So in our last video, we took on a noble quest to figure out who converted Boone's wife into slaverism. It's a murder mystery. We gotta figure out who done it, and we have absolutely no leads. Just Boone is pretty sure that someone is responsible, and he wants to shoot them. I guess realistically, the first thing I should do is maybe, ask some questions about the wife. I'll be like, do you know anyone who sells people into slaverism around here? And then they'll say, yes, Dave sells people into slaverism. He hands out pamphlets.
What's going on, man?
Hello, can you tell me anything about who sold Boone's wife into slaverism? Oh wait, I don't get that answer.
Sure I know him. What do you want with him?
I'm looking for this guy, Ken. He's a Ken doll, he's plastic. He shot me in the head. He's a good friend of mine, though. You could totally tell me.
Oh, yeah? A good friend? If you say so, man.
Yes, he is a good
Well,
friend.
listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own.
Aw.
Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need, too.
Oh. If it's something gross, then no. What do you need?
Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave.
Have you considered
We get
growing your
most
own
of it up
food?
the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
Okay. I don't know how to deal with the living
Well, then
dead.
let go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
It'd mean a lot to me.
Oh, no problem. So I guess you don't know anything about Boone's wife, because for whatever reason I don't have the option to ask you any questions about it. So, this was a dead lead. Thank you, Pip-Boy, for leading me into this room. Hey dude, I'm gonna use your sink. It's full of radiation. Why do you drink from this? Oh, okay. Shh, sorry. Go to sleep, go to sleep. I'll go ask the next guy. It's the middle of the night, I'm sure everyone will be happy to see me. You know, just tromping around, bust into their room. Who stole Boone's wife? Was it you, Ranger Andy? I'm gonna find out. I'm going in your bungalow. Let's see, where you at? Do you just sleep in your armor?
You must be
In
new
your
in
sweet
town.
hat?
I'm Andy.
Hello, Andy, I'm Queen Latifah. What do you know about Boone?
Had his wife taken. I don't think he'll ever be the same as he was. Damn shame.
Yaw.
I told the rangers up at the station to keep an eye out, but there's just too much ground out there for them to cover.
Okay. Well, can you tell me about his
Carl
wife?
was a knockout. Whenever Boone walked around with her, he always had this funny grin on his face like he couldn't believe his luck.
Okay, this is
I
less
know we
specific
couldn't.
than I was hoping for.
That wasn't the only reason she stuck out, though. That girl never minced words.
Okay, that's good that they
If
look.
she'd had better food or hospitality, she'd let you hear it.
Yeah, well, see, I'm really more.
Trouble was, she usually had.
Okay, but I'm really more
I don't
concerned.
think she meant it. She really was a sweet girl.
But about the
I
kidnapping.
think she just wanted to remind herself that there's still nicer places in this world than Novak.
Eh.
Who could blame her for that?
Andy, I wanted to know about the kidnapping. Do you know anything about the kidnapping? No? Apparently I can't ask with that, okay?
Look out for yourself.
Alright, thanks. See you later, Ranger Andy. I won't start any forest fires. Well, that was a completely baffling dead end. Why was it that the only thing I could ask was about Boone's personal life? Can't I ask, specifically? Hey, I want to know about the kidnapping. Also, I'm taking Ranger Andy's whatever's in this fridge. It's okay, I'm the chicanerous hero. Less karma. It's for the greater good. I don't know if Ranger Andy cares about anything like good food. He just kind of sits around in his empty room. So, okay, let's look for the next one. Hey, buddy.
Hey there. If you want to buy something from a shop, you'll have to wait till it opens.
Do you know anything about Boone's wife?
Can't say we spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long.
Does anyone else know
Had a
that
look
Boone's
on her
wife is
face like
kidnapped?
She'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine.
Okay.
Well, fine as it always does.
Well then, we've established that Boone's wife doesn't like the smell of the gift shop.
Come back soon now.
Surely it's a clue! Jinkies! Thanks for nothing, dude. Well, okay, another dead end. I have learned so far that Boone's wife did in fact exist at some point. Probably. Or everyone got together and agreed to make up a story about Boone's wife existing. I can't rule out that Boone's wife was imaginary and that she's been kidnapped from his brain and his imagination, because no one else seems to be aware that she was kidnapped.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all.
Ah yes, you wake up in a dark, windowless room and immediately think to yourself, the
What
weather is
is it?
probably great. I wish I could go out and fly a plane. Also, I have a question. What is in your bed? Does that not fiercely gross you out? What is your problem, crazy pants Fran? Well, there we go. Another complete dead end in the form of this lady not even knowing who Boone was, apparently. Okay, what have we got over here? No, that one's illegal. I can't go in that one. Okay, let's check out this one. I think I'm supposed to be... No, okay. Let's check out the illegal one. Maybe there's an illegal person who saw what happened to Boone's wife. Or maybe not. Maybe it's a... Oh my gosh. I think someone was doing the drugs in here. Do you remember... Do you guys remember Dare from elementary school? Where the wizard would come and he would say, like, okay, just because cool kids do drugs doesn't mean that you have to do drugs to be cool? That was so misleading. So either someone very cool lives here, or a drug addict lives here. Or both. It could be a very cool drug addict. If we see any sunglasses or hair gel lying around, we know that, like, DeFonz is doing drugs in here. Oh, come on, why is that bad karma? I'm saving this person from himself. Does the game think I'm not entitled to judge? I don't really understand the morals of this game. I mean, you break into a place and maybe it's abandoned, you can just steal everything. Or you could, like, kill a raider and take his stuff. Does it work like if he attacks me first, then I'm entitled to just steal everything? Okay, it looked like the Pip-Boy said that this was a lead, but all I see are these dinosaur toys. A vending machine. No likely culprits of a crime. Coffee. Yeah. Oh, maybe there's news about Boone's wife. No, it's empty. Another dead end! Wow, I am the suckiest detective. Well, gosh, maybe I can find out what kind of toe polish Boone's wife used before she ran off. Or got abducted, or slaverized, or whatever happened. The important thing is that so far there's a definite, consistent factor that no one really seems to be aware that a tragedy has occurred. Hey, yo!
Hey there.
Hello.
Is everything all right? Awful late to be dropping in unexpected.
I never sleep. What is wrong with Boone?
Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own.
Oh, that would explain a
You
lot.
could tell she was thinking about it ever since they arrived.
Okay, so maybe there was no kidnapping?
How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting.
Okay, so no one actually saw any kidnappings or anything. Which means that I'm wasting my time.
Watch out for strangers.
Okay, thank you, weird librarian lady. Why are your windows boarded up? Why is everyone's windows boarded up? Got a burnt-up car just sitting around outside? It's like the only people who survived the apocalypse are rednecks. Lazy rednecks. I mean, seriously, just get a trash bag and just start putting stuff in it. Over time, very gradually, things will get clean. Hey you, I'm in your house. I'm looking for a kidnapping.
You're from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty.
Hello, Dusty. My name's Queen Latifah. What do you know about Boone's wife?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know them two as well as I might.
I don't really want to know about Boone's
remember
wife,
she
like
had
not
an
actually
everything.
her. I want to know about the
Like she got
kidnapping.
into
Do you know
someplace
about the
else.
kidnapping?
This
Or am I
kind of
the
life
first
is
time
good.
you've heard of the
This is
kidnapping?
fine, sure.
Dusty, you are useless. Everyone in town has been useless. Goodbye.
So long.
And yet another dead end. And I'm not even sure that it's because nobody knows. I think it's just because the game only gives me the option to answer personal questions about Boone's relationship with his wife. Like, if I were asking the right questions, maybe I would get leads and I would wander around and ask other people more things to find more information. But all I can really ask is, hey, did you like Boone's wife? What did she like to eat? What was her favorite band? Where did she go to school? Where did she live before this? I'm pretty sure that this is not good detective work. We have learned effectively nothing about the case. We are so bad at this. I was not expecting it to be this hard when I took the job. I should have had training. I think this is our last lead. And I can't tell if your house is stupider than everyone else's or what.
I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by God.
You are a creative decorator. Do you know about Boone's wife?
Confounded, no bark, you done it again. You let on that you know things. Now they'll never let you be. All right, stranger, you got me. What do you want to know?
Yes, that was a very easy persuasion of a crazy person. Tell me about Boone's wife!
Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby too for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you ask me. I thought it was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Do you know who it was?
More rat men come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves.
Okay, so there we go. We have solved the mystery.
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
Basically, our only lead is a crazy person. The one person who more or less confirms what Boone told us was that there was a kidnapping. However, the crazy person believes it was mole men. And I'm not gonna rule out mole men because we've been attacked by crazy stuff already. In fact, it's totally unfair for me to call that guy crazy because he seemed about in touch with the world as everyone else we've spoken to so far. I mean, he was pretty disjointed and weird, but so has everyone else been. I mean, he's not crazier than the guy who ran up to me specifically to tell me about blue star chips. Or the dude who ran up to tell me about his girlfriend who shot him in the face for blue star chips. If Nobark had transitioned into a speech about blue star chips, I would not have even blinked. And so here's a lobby, it's free of any kidnapped girlfriends. So Nobark's lobby theory doesn't hold up. Let's go check the other lobby, because there's two. Although, honestly, I don't really want to go up there with Boone and tell him that, okay, it was Mole Man, and Mole Men are way out of my league, dude. And no girlfriend evidence in here either. Okay, so the thing is that because I know that normally to solve a crime you'd have to use a lot of social engineering, and the game won't let me use any social engineering, probably there's some kind of, like, really obvious tell. Like in one of these lobbies, there's a secret trapdoor, and down beneath that trapdoor is a holding cell. And in that holding cell, in feces, will be a note from Boone's wife smeared across the wall that has the name, date, and location of everything that transpired. There will also be pictures that show the kidnapping taking place, with the kidnappers posing for a full exposing smile. On the front of the picture, they will have signed their names, and on the back, they'll have written a note to themselves joking about how well the kidnapping went over. So, I don't know who kidnapped Boone's wife. I'm sure that when I find out who, it'll be totally obvious, and there will be no denying it. But I give up. It's Mole Men. For all I really know, Boone's wife ran off to become a billboard raider. You know, just like the other half of the human population I've met so far. No, there's the billboard, there's the raiders. How can this even be a thing? How are there even enough supplies being trafficked to constitute this many raiders? Okay, I escaped one billboard. But here comes another one. And guess who's behind it? Boone's wife with a machine gun. Probably. I don't even think that raiders are actually people. I think that they're like pod people who lay their eggs behind billboards. Then they have like a short 24-hour lifespan where they don't require any food or water, and they go and they find another billboard and they just lay eggs behind that one. And that's why there's a raider behind every billboard. Then maybe that's what all these big scorpions and lizards are eating, is raider eggs? That would explain kind of the whole ecosystem. Let me see. No raiders around this one. Although there's a flaming barrel up next to it, so that's weird. Are billboards flammable? Are they made out of the kind of stuff that would combust? Oh, there's a guy. And, well, he's apparently not a raider. Hello? Why are you doing that?
Howdy, little lady.
Oh, hello, my name's Queen Latifah. You got an awesome mustache and a very baffling sort of behavior.
Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. This here guitar is just about the only thing my daddy left me.
Oh, that's cool. Are you practicing something?
Just about my whole life. Ever since my daddy left Ma and me and went off to roam the wastes.
Gosh, you kind of like to talk about your dad, huh?
My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Oh, it's okay. Try me.
Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left.
Yeah, nobody really has anything, because the place is silly.
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger sometimes.
Like he didn't exist at all. Are you looking for your ghost dad?
Maybe. Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home.
I bet you have a spooky sob story about it. Can you tell me?
It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15.
Oh, I heard a song about that once.
After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him.
Oh.
Been out here looking ever since, but he ain't an easy man to find.
Maybe that's because he was mysterious.
Can't say as I really know.
Me either.
Maybe I'll just ask him why.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth.
Yeah.
Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea.
Oh, it's not dumb to chase your ghost, Dad. You should never give up on your dreams. But maybe, like, stop.
Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella with a guitar might find a job, huh?
Oh, yeah, Vegas. Oh, I mean, can't say that I do, sorry.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah,
So long, friend.
Gosh, I don't know why Vegas totally slipped my mind. It's only, like, the place that I'm going to. But no, I don't know where that guy could find work. So we've established that I'm a failure as a detective, I'm not a very good job counselor, and I'm not a good hero. So, away we go to Vegas! Thanks for playing with me, everybody.